accept their flaws. However, we should be able to tell the difference between do's and don'ts. Remember Wreck-It Ralph? Well, here you'll find him drowning in lava and coming out alive. Sega's design there defeats the entire purpose of this character's Star movie role. My Nintendo 2DS is better for use to play this Sega game than my Nintendo 3DS XL is. I don't understand it. Perhaps the 3D puts the glitches and errors on fire compared to 2D. On my 2DS, the cartridge slot is out of the way, but the volume switch isn't. This time around, analog control errors are minimal. You'll still have to perform impossible feat. For example, throwing snowballs over lava without melting, fly through a cave wall, get hit by a dark glitch, see a cactus dancer with one leg at a distance and two legs close up, miss weapon items that are closer to you than other weapon items you're at distance with, become glued to the boat while it's drowning, etc. Nothing makes sense. You'll find a million problems with this game. To illustrate this point of argument, I've gotten more glitches in 15 minutes on this Sega game than I did on my Kart Tour in 3 months. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. People who play this racing game without complaints aren't paying attention at all. They're distracted from all the visuals, all the graphics, all the images, and don't pin down the exact issues and problems revealed from experiencing the program offhand. This is why game companies have been charging players more money for their video games. It takes money, processing, and thorough transaction to make the deal. Weapons will just suddenly disappear. Woohoo! One time, many times, over and over, my missiles and fireworks kept on flying under the road. That's right, under the road. My enemies are over the road for crying out loud. They're over the rainbow in Discord and chaos. Let me ask nerds a question. Do you actually enjoy glitches? There's something wrong with people's heads out there, and the high ratings from GameStop and Walmart for Sega's game leave me hurt and upset. How do players put up with all this? Do they just keep playing? It must be mindless gaming. Fortunately, I found this game some time ago in the discount rack, and from playing the game and experiencing the so many glitches and program errors, I can see why.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely, as you could hear there, um, a not so positive review for this Nintendo 3DS game. It's a game called Sonic and All Stars Racing Transformed, and it was released for the Nintendo 3DS. But for some reason, it was the game was actually suspiciously discounted over and over, even in its early days. Um, and I got the game discounted even when it was supposed to be a hot topic. Yeah, yeah. That's something you gotta watch out for. Like, whenever there's that kind of hot, brand new game that is already being quickly discounted over and over rapidly in the early days, then that could kind of tell you that there was something fishy about it. And definitely there was in this case, because if you remember the game, or a similar game of Sonic Team Racing on the PlayStation 4, definitely it was not as much of a problem on the PlayStation 4, although it still had that problem of Unreal physics and Unreal actions and such. Um, and as you can hear in that review, if you pay attention to the words and ideas, obviously it kind of defeats the purpose to have a heart for the Wreck-It Ralph movies when you see Wreck-It Ralph like literally in this Sonic Team Racing game, like touch lava and come out of it unharmed. It's like, okay, then why was there that Wreck-It Ralph movie series that was about Wreck-It Ralph avoiding the lava? You know, so yeah. This is a case of video game nerds who are trying to do too many tricks to entertain their audience without actually asking themselves if this entertainment was logical enough to stand the test of time. Definitely, whenever there's that kind of entertainment that has so many fake physics and fake choices and fake moves and fake actions in the game itself, over time, that kind of game, if you mind my uh, mistaken speech here a little bit, whenever there's that kind of game that has like a lot of fake stuff in it, and like you notice it more and more as you play along, even if you did actually enjoy that game when you're playing it for years and years, eventually in the future you may get so sick of that game that you may not ever want to mention it ever again. And definitely this has happened even with new games of recent times. So you can even go to professional reviews done by critics on IGN and GameSpot and others, and you realize that you will read these reviews done by the kinds of guys who are so frustrated about their past that they will excessively talk about, the PlayStation 6 or the Nintendo Switch 2 instead of actually getting into any nostalgia or feedback of memories about their past in regards to the old ways of gaming. Often, I mean, these reviewers are so modernistic and so pedantic for the future that they would not even refer to like the PlayStation 3, which is to me like not really all that old, but they get like that because they get so disappointed in their own experiences over time that they then begin to have regrets without really letting it slip directly to the audience. And they hope that the audience doesn't notice, but eventually to us audience members, we notice it eventually when we go into video game history as the biggest video game fans and see these imperfections of opinions and communications. So yeah, that's my review for Sonic and All Star Racing transformed from the Nintendo 3DS, and yeah, definitely. This game you probably should get it. You probably should, especially since it's really cheap right now. But definitely, even if you do play it, you'll still find it weird or awkward to the point that you'll begin to realize what it means to have a computer as opposed to a computer. And if you know the difference between fact and metaphor. Take care. Happy holidays.